Hi everybody, welcome back to Cids Modded Life, Season 2, Episode 138 with me, Cid, and we are resurrecting a fine old tradition. Sorry, I was just really intent on that. A fine old tradition that we had from... Random fish. We had from Season 1, which was the comment section. Every time, I keep saying, I do read every single comment that all of you guys put in there. I don't always reply because I'm crap, but no, because basically, you know, time. I do have a life and a job and all of the other things, so I don't always get the time I would like to do things like reply. But I do read every comment, and this particular not the last episode that you saw, but the episode before the last episode. Spurred a few comments, so I thought they were worthwhile mentioning. So here we go. Episode 138. So Cornelis said, if you use a hopper with your metal press, your loss will become none. And Ikafuma also said he could build a proper factory with multiple machines to split the load, which would even reduce the overall weight for blah blah blah. Yes. Absolutely on the first one. Hoppers will be a really nice quick fix, hence why there were 4 hoppers in my inventory. On the second one, plate factory. I'm going to call it plate factory. I haven't actually built a factory for ages, so I'm very tempted to have some fun with that. For those of you who remember, oh god, what was it? Oh, it was so long ago, I can't even remember, but the crazy factory I built on that one with the firing things across using item cannons and stuff. We might not be able to do exactly the same with this, but we'll be able to get somewhere, I'm sure. Okay, moving on. Do you have an arc furnace for making steel? You're going to need a lot more steel. I know I'm going to need a lot more steel. Now, as we are currently set up, let me just come whizzing over here. I have got... somewhere abouts, here we go. This thing, this old XNet controller, is controlling to a blast furnace and a improved blast furnace and improved coke oven. And over here is the store where all of the blocks of coal and the blocks of iron have been passed through. And currently, they just all come through this thing, which is obviously, this is our improved coke oven, or advanced coke oven with the coke oven preheater to maximize the speed of processing a block of coal into a block of coke, and then blocks of iron, and that all is automated and everything is good and wonderful and everything works. So arc furnace is something I will definitely be interested in. I will probably also need another source of coal, because if we do look at steel, if we do look at steel, steel can be manufactured. Well, there's nowhere there. We can do steel grit, which you can get by grinding steel, so that's not particularly helpful. The blast furnace obviously is one way. We can recycle things in the arc furnace, but the arc furnace will take iron and coke dust and create steel and slag, and obviously slag is useful because it makes concrete and stuff as well, which is always handy. So that is something that is definitely going to be a useful idea, so thank you for that. BC also said, I do believe the item route from IE will place items directly onto the belts and not leave entities floating like that. That's really useful, and potentially if we upgrade and make a plate factory with much more of this stuff going on, that is something that I think we would definitely be interested in. And finally, InstructTube says, as for water for the train, don't you have an infinite water source from the quantum tank? Wouldn't that work even better? Now, the answer to that, and I'm going to sleep quickly before we head off to check it out, is I don't know. I have made a quantum tank with an infinite water supply, and we're going to go and give it a try. The only way to find out is try it. Now, I'm going to also run over to here I'm hoping I've got some signs or something over here, because if I haven't, that's going to be a very short trip. So I've got a spare bookshelf here, and I'm not going to do the comments every single episode, because to be fair, it's not always necessary, but on occasion it can be worthwhile. So, you know, if there's comments that need pulling out or whatever, so let me pop in that there, and we'll put this as comments. Done. And I realise I waited quite a few episodes before we got started doing this, but there you go. I haven't been over here for a while either. One of the drawbacks of having mending is that it makes it kind of a mockery almost of all of this stuff if you do it. So let's go and have a look at this train. So obviously the train's still here. There's no bad guys. Let's go in, and what happens if I put you in there? It won't go. Okay, that answers that question. However, I have got this, and it's going pretty fast, and we've got obviously that up there, and that's running at a bucket per. We might as well maybe take out this and put the infinite water source in. Oh, hello. Is that actually... that is interacting with the world. Intriguing. Okay. I'll take these out because I don't really want to waste them. They'll come in handy for something else. We'll pop you there, and we shall place the quantum tank on the top, and obviously that is going. Now, why are you not actually being infinite? Because I set you as infinite. Now you are infinite. So it loses the infinite tag when you pick it up. Okay, that is also interesting. Oh, motorcycle. And that is going, that's 14,000 buckets of water in those. Now, ultimately, I could potentially put another 2 in either side and just have 4, because I honestly think if a train uses that much water, we're in trouble anyway. Right, so that's that action we've answered. Let's go over here and see about making this a little bit of a better thing. So if we take you and then we grab you, and from here we'll just pop you down like that, rinse and repeat. Then oh, that was the thingy, wasn't it? Okay, yeah, then we will have some spare aluminium scaffold, and hopefully a lossless system. Might not be lossless, and this will tide us over till until we are ready for the factory build, because unfortunately I have so many ideas, and obviously other extra ideas keep coming in. There's only so much time in the day, and only so much time in an episode, and I know that's coming from me, you know, he who can say, oh, we'll just have a quick episode, and then 55 minutes later we've done. Right, let us turn that off. Let us send that and that back, and we'll put you away. Oh, and the water condenser might as well go back as well. Let's go and request I don't know, a stack of plates. It's as good as anything, isn't it? And we'll see where that gets us. Iron plates. Craft me 64. Start and start. Now, all things being equal, they should now be on the conveyor belt rather than floating above the conveyor belt. That is better. Excellent. Well, thank you for that little comment. It saves me losing inventory. Right. That in place, we need to start thinking about steel and making more of it. In terms of steel, we're not badly off. I mean, we've got 115 blocks of steel, which is not a bad sum by anybody's stretch of the imagination. I don't know whether I can do anything with compressed steel. Can I? Can I I can make it into other things, but I can't melt it once it's compressed. Okay, well, that's fine. Oh, pardon me. So I think we need to start looking at a coke oven. And before we do that, we need to, now you're probably going, why do you need a coke oven? Well, I'm quite happy with the setup I've got, and I don't want to go and rip that all apart for those two things that are just making steel slowly in the background. But I would like to push that further forward and make something a little bit faster for that. So if we have a look at Immersive Tech Advanced Coke Oven, we need reinforced coke bricks 18, 1 hopper and 9 steel sheet metal. Okay, reinforced coke bricks, coke brick and steel plate. Okay, and now that's a shame. I've got the coke bricks because we only need, I think we need 27, was it? 18 in fact. Okay, even better. 1 2 3 4. But we need the steel sheets, and I need 18 of those. Start. So that's still processing. We're going to have to wait for those to go through. That's scheduled in. That should be fine. I don't see an issue there. What else did we need? 9 sheet metal. Let's wait for the sheet to complete, shall we? Yeah, okay. That's going to take a hot moment, so we'll wait for that. I'll also process up those sheet blocks, and we'll get another hopper while we're at it, because, you know, we can. And yeah, I'll be back with you in a sec. Alright, pull that together. I'm going to want a flux. Flux point. Please make me one of those if you don't mind. Thank you. Oh, I've already got one. Okay, I've got 2 now. Brilliant. And let's head over into here. Now that I could build this in the yard. There's probably space for it. And put some kind of panels under it, maybe. Let's have a look. Could put it over here somewhere. That would work. Alright, but I do need some of these brick pillars. I think I need, what, 4 of these brick pillars? I don't need them, but I'm going to have them, because let's keep the entire thing to plan, shall we? Let's have a quick snooze first. We'll get that down, and then, so this, I'm going to basically load this up with coal in the top. That's going to kick out, and I'm just going to go with normal coal, not coal blocks for this one. That is going to kick out coal coke, which will pass straight through to the grinder array to grind to make ground coal coke. Yeah, that's what I want, isn't it? We've got 20 coal there. We've got plenty of coal. It's not an issue. Anyway, brick, pillar. We've got 1 of those. I need 3 more. Brick, pillar. There we go. Just that. Make me okay. 2 of those. Make me those. 6, and then make me those. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Might as well keep with the theme, eh? Now, whether this building is actually right for the factory, I don't know. I think we're probably going to need a new building for the factory. Maybe over there, maybe even. This will be a 3x3. Okay, so that will go. Yeah, odd evens. Okay, 3x3 will go there. One. No, that's going to be too close. Let's go there, there, and there, and there. Then we're going to have these at the back. And these at the front. And one of these on the top. Perfect. Let's get an old hammer going and we'll pop that. Right. Armed with that, there should be a PowerPoint somewhere. There is. I think that's right. Let me just double check. Oh no, that's an input. Does it have power input? Does it take power? Or is it just these that take power? Maybe it's just those that take power. Okay. Oh, coke oven preheaters, 2 of those. Let's get them going, and then we can see about some stuff and things. And stuff. Oops, not a coke oven preheater. Almost. What are we missing? Now I know we've got most of this pre-built. So external heater uses 2 copper coil blocks. So 4 copper coil blocks in fact. Got copper coil blocks. One, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Perfect. I also need that other flux point. Okay, perfect. And that should get this thing on. Now, I think the arc furnace I'm going to build inside that. The arc furnace strikes me as a device which is better suited to throwing things on the ground. No, it's better suited to. Let's just do it out of Cids power the same. Okay, that's full. That one's full. Then, if I remember rightly, you input from the top. The coke comes out that side, and the creosote, is it out the other? I'm trying to think what we've got coming out of where now. That's coke. Yeah, coke and creosote. Okay. Where do we want to? We need a Okay, let me just sort something out. Let me get. What shall we go with? What we got in the way of shulker boxes? A black shulker box. Can I make a iron black shulker box? I can, of course. Which is going to hold a reasonable amount of coal. If I were to fill that with coal. In fact, let me go and grab some coal. Grab that, and we'll fill it. Not fill it, but, you know, fill it. So that should give us a goodly amount, hopefully. Boop, and get rid of you and take that. There we go. And then we'll stick that on a... I suppose a hopper's as good as any, isn't it? Thank you. So that's that. Then we need to go and put the items we want to grind. Need to go to a brown, white, brown ender chest. And chest, bang. Oh, what are we missing? Chest, okay. Oh, God, give me a all right. Why? This is a stupid question, actually. Why do I not have ender chest as a item that I want to automatically craft? I mean, it just seems ludicrous. And in fact, for that matter, why do I not have ender tank for an item that I automatically want to craft? Let me have a look at ender. Oops. That's not the right one. Let's do it in there. We're going to take you, and that's also going to be a thing. Now, normally I have cauldrons in because they come in from the magic beans. So we'll not worry too much about that. Okay. And if I want an ender chest, craft me one of those, thank you. And a tank, craft me one of those, thank you. So I need to work out where. Hang on. It was brown, white, brown, wasn't it, for the thing? So we need some cocoa. For the chest. Boop, boop. And that. And then I need to work out where the creosote has been brought into the system. Oil. Diesel. It is a very good question. Where is the creosote getting into the system? I'm fairly certain it is. Importer? Ah, that's an... okay, okay. Could be that one, the brown, brown, brown thing. I'm going to take some 3 cocoa with me because I think it may be brown, brown, brown. You know, it's funny, you build these things, but when you come to try and reverse engineer them, they are usually considerably more complex than brown, brown, brown. Yes, it is. Okay. That's fine, because the creosote can just go straight in. Boop, boop, boop. Oops. Sorry. Oh, damn it. There we go. Right, let's try this one on for size. So, we are going to go to that ender chest. That will automatically grind whatever comes out of this. And we're going to stick that into there. We're going to stick you on the top there, and that is going to have that. And that should start producing coal coke, which will then automatically get put into the ender chest, which will grind it down to make coal coke dust. That's the theory. Not very fast, is it? Even with all of that extra paraphernalia. Pew! And that's gone. That's gone. So we have to assume, therefore, that it's working as intended. Excellent. So we should be able to go and find in here some coal coke dust, I believe. eventually. That is, of course, assuming that those grinders can actually grind it. And they can't. It needs to go into a crusher. Yeah. Alright, well, other than that, it was an absolutely fine plan. So we need to make a crusher now. Okay. Well, the yard's going to get more busy. That can come out for now. I also need to go and track down... For now, I think I'll just put this ender chest onto purple, 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 and put it straight into the system. We can always change it later. So the next thing we need is the crusher. We also need to work out where this has gone. Mm-hmm. Three coal coke. 64 tin ore. Something not right here. There's a coal coke. Yeah, that tin definitely does not want to process in there, does it? What can we do with it? We can arc furnace it. We're going to need arc furnace anyway. Excellent. Cool. We can process this tin now. Right. Let me go and start pulling together a crusher. That's fairly standard stuff. If I remember correctly, it should be steel scaffold, redstone engineering block, light engineering block, steel fence, and a hopper. 9 hoppers. Okay, we can manage that. So, let's get that done. Back in a sec. Alright, so we've got this. Now, I was going to put plinth under there, but it occurs to me that we need to build this thing. Which of course would be a lot easier if I got my projector, because that would make it a lot easier to visualize what we're making. And if we trying to hang on. So that's there. Power's over that side. Okay, we need to let's just craft it again, maybe that will work. I'm never sure how to undo this thing. Right, so we want it that way round, and we want it maybe here maybe, and then we can get the various parts and start laying this out. And there were times, you know, when you wish you had like a shotgun, when that thing you can hear. Well, that's not strictly speaking fair, because of course there's nothing to actually shoot. That is an ambience setting, not the thing. So that should be all of that, and then these all go here. Now, I was going to use ender chests to actually transport all of this around, but it occurred to me that I only need to get it from there to there. I need to just find the relevant thing to click. Usually like There we go. Perfect. So we can take you and pop you on there and make you a... Well, again, we'll use Cid power for that. Well, this is the crusher. I should actually label these as well. Okay, that's got juice. Let me just check. Did I label those ones? Coke preheater 2. So I need Coke preheater 3 and 4, don't I? Just to keep myself managing this. So the next thing to do is route the Coke from the Coke oven into the crusher. I'll get that done and I shall be back in a second. Alright, the only thing that's left is to put the extracting conveyor in. So I've popped these on here. Not the most, I don't think these are the nicest conveyor belts I've seen, but that should go up and drop in and spit out there. Now for now we're going to do that, and that will go in there, and the world will be good and happy. So we've now got coal coke, ground coal coke coming into the system. Let me go and have a quick peek at Coke. So we've got 2. I'll stick those 45 through as well, and the world again will be incredibly good and happy. Now remember that quite a lot of the time I will spend AFKing on this thing, so I'm not too worried about the speed of these, because, you know, ultimately this is going to be running all the time. And it's running on virtually free energy as well, so that's all good. Right, let me see what's next. So with coal coke, the next thing we need is the arc furnace, which that is going to start getting expensive, because it is expensive. Let's go and have a look at the arc furnace. So this requires 1 cauldron, 14 sheet metal slabs, 8 sheet metal, 6 blocks of steel, 5 and all of those things. So again, I'm going to make all that, and I shall be back with you in a second. Alright, 27 reinforced blast bricks. And we have everything we need to make the actual arc furnace. However, we don't quite have everything. In fact, I need to, let me just check this out. To make the rods for the arc furnace, the graphite electrodes, we need 4 hop graphite ingots in a workbench with a electrode plan. Yeah. These are made from hop graphite dust. Hop graphite dust is made in an industrial squeezer with 8 coke dust to make 1 hop graphite dust. So I need 32 coke dust. We may be lucky. We are lucky. There's 32. And I need a lever, because I am going to cheat a little bit. I don't actually have an industrial squeezer, or at least I don't have an industrial squeezer that is just there waiting, doing nothing. I do, however, have an industrial squeezer. So if I lock this hopper somehow, how the hell am I going to lock this hopper when I've got nothing next to put next to it? Oh god, I've just got a pile full of crap here as well. Let's just borrow that for a second, and we shall use that as our temporary. So that should allow me to take those out and nothing will go in, which allows me to do those. Industrial squeezer. Why you do nothing? Coke dust. 7, 8. Intriguing. That shouldn't be off. Do I need to drain it? Is it because it's full? Tell you what, we'll make some assumptions for the time being. I'm going to stick those there. In fact, we'll stick those back in there because we don't need them. This is full of plant oil, and there's no... Oh, that's why that's... Oh, of course. Hang on, I need to fix something. I was wondering why that had broken, and now I know. Yeah, I was looking at this and I saw that this was empty. And of course that was empty, which means that was empty. So I've turned this off and that obviously has no biodiesel in it. And it's because of this stupid pumping mechanism that we have going on here. Now, what's going on over here? Still... Oh, we need to... Yeah, we... Okay, let's just empty this of hemp, shall we? Oh, not there. Hemp. And get rid of them out of the system. This. Oh, there we go. We're getting somewhere. That will make me... We use that to make that. One of those is to make that. So I need way more. Okay, so I need quite a bit more coal coke dust, don't I? Let me AFK for a little bit and we'll get that sorted. But in the meantime, those will be used. That will go into there, and we need to make that. I believe we make that using crafting components. That is metal mold. That is okay. That's projectiles. How the hell do... Oh, hang on. I need to double check that then. Maybe it's in... Yeah. Arc furnace electrodes. We'll have to go and see if we've got one. But, yeah, I need more coke. So, get that done. Back in a sec. And we are going to go and do a little bit of alien abduction. That is our... The... Electrode blueprint is a trade from a machinist villager. So we need... You are not a machinist, you are an engineer who sells stuff, but I don't want you. You are the person I want. And let's check what he's got. Hello. Okay, that's fine, but what we're going to do is we're going to kidnap you. Sorry, but it's just the way it's got to be. And then let's head back. And we've got a handy dandy little space for him, so oh, lag as we approach the rocket platform there. I realise this episode's going a little bit long as well. Oh man, nearly face planted myself straight into that. Yeah, okay, that can go away, and we'll take you and go through here, and let's see. We need basically to see whether we can unlock the relevant trade. The Hall of Villagers, by the way, back here, this is going to get bigger. Because obviously we've got old cartographer dude there. What we want to do... Oh, damn it. No, 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 no. God almighty, these things. He's not a very happy bunny, is he now? But he wants... What do you want? We can go with those. Let me just get... He does need... I wonder if I've got any splash potions of healing. Probably not. I'll sort him. We also need to go and get emeralds anyway, so yeah, let me get that sorted again. I shall be back in a moment. Alright, let's go try and unlock this plan. Before I heal, I have got 3 splash potions of instant health too. But before I waste anything on him, we need to see what he's prepared to give us. Indeed. Happy now? Are you happy? You are happy, aren't you? Yes, you are. And you will go for a voltmeter for 5 or medium voltage wire for... There we go. Let's see whether this guy... Because if he doesn't give us the trade, there's no point keeping him. Amplifier electron tubes and iron. Let's go with that. HV wire. That is interesting. Is there a... We can recycle that for steel, so we could actually quite easily use this guy to things. What you got? Fluorescent tube. What the hell is that for? Faraday boots, Faraday leggings, Faraday... I want to know what that's for. Come on then, get happy. Show me a blueprint, you. Nope, he's he was not worth things. What is that used for? Just out of interest anyway. Let's have a look. It has apparently no use whatsoever. As best as I can tell, unless it's used for something. Okay, mate. Guess where you're going? Actually, we'll do that. I'm going to go and find myself another villager. I'm going to release this guy somewhere safe, somewhere that he can be himself. I've got lots and lots of emeralds with me, so we'll drop off this lot, and I'm going to go and let me have a look. Not that way. Let's try... Yeah, we can try that village up there. We've got another village. We're not shy villagers. So, yeah, I shall be back once I have got something worthwhile. Oops. Third one is the charm. This fella, you, matey, are coming with me. And I've got some rather nice ear defenders up. So, handy. Plus some stuff. Specialised projectiles and, you know, things. So we'll take this guy home. We'll go the quick way because it's a fair old hike. We'll ensconce this guy in his little place. Try not to kill him in the process, and well, should be good and happy, I hope. Right, you. Oh, that worked a lot better than faffing around with the thing. Give me. It's also got the various drill heads, but what we want is that. And he should be a happy bunny. Incident coal coke. He's not selling coal coke, but he is trading for it. Steel mechanical components for 2 emeralds are quite nice. In fact, we often need quite a few of those. Let me grab. Oh, well, you're full on those, are you? Okay. Engineer's toolbox, some bits and pieces, drill bits and things. But you know, well, you know, he's completely locked out, isn't he, on that? Okay, fine. We'll keep him. He's a keeper, but we'll go and get the other thing now. What is? I don't know. There's something hovering about out there. Yeah, they don't stack, do they? That might as well go back into the system. I think the mob trap things are far superior. And we might as well pop those away for the time being till we next need them. And that, because it's a spare. So we've got the electrodes, which we can make. We should hopefully by now have some more coke dust. 87. Now I needed 32. That's 2. It gets me 3 electrodes. Oh, that'll get me 3 electrodes. That's exactly what I need. There's only 3 electrodes. I don't know why I'm thinking there's more than 3 electrodes, but clearly I was for some reason. Intrigued what's going on in here. That's going down, but oh well, doesn't matter. Let's pop those in and let them do their things. That's 12 of those. Those become that, and then what we can do is we can grab that. That will allow this to be a squeezer again, and this is where I've got my arc furnace. So the question is, where do we put the bloody arc furnace? And I know I'm going over this episode. I can't even remember how big the arc furnace is, to be honest. Let's have a look. It is pretty damn big, isn't it? However, what I'm tempted to do, therefore, is we'll take you, and we'll take you, and then you, and you, and you, and you can all come out. You, and you, and you, and you can all come out. We have got lighting issues, but we'll deal with those in a moment. What we shall do next is we shall go, will you fit? You will, but not, we need to go, yeah, that's not really going to play ball. We need to go back one more, I think. And then maybe here we can grab the lighting blocks. And here. Maybe even here and here. And then that and that can pop out and be the stairs again. That works. Then we can get you, and we can place you. No, we need to. I need to get the thing out again. There's got to be. I'm sure it's something like shift click or whatever, but I can never. Sometimes it's just quicker and easier to do what the devil you know than the the devil you don't. Okay, so we've got one of them, and we've got, what are you? You are, oh, it's thundering outside. We got these 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. And then what else we got? We've got the cauldron. Let's get that out of the way. What are you? You are steel blocks. That's a scaffolding block in the corner. Okay, scaffolding block there. Steel blocks there and there. This is the wrong way around. Damn it. Okay, let me get this built back up and the right way around, and I shall be right back with you. Alright, we have a arc furnace. It does need some lighting, it does need some power and all of the various things, but we are getting there. That is a biggie for the time being. I don't know where to. I mean, this would hopefully. So that's input there and there, isn't it? That's your control rods. That is your output, and that is where the slag goes, and these need some power. Actually, we probably should get rid of that for now as well. Doesn't really fit, but I think on that note we're going to leave this episode where we're at. We have got a arc furnace. We have also got stuff going on outside, which we'll probably use for our screenshot. Let me get rid of those. I do need to get the lighting sorted properly in here. But we have got all of this as well, so I'm going to think we'll use this for our screenshot. If I can find a good angle like that, and bang. And until next time, thank you very much for watching, guys. Please do keep the comments coming, because I do read them all, even if I'm an ungrateful git and don't always act on them. And yeah, eventually, hopefully, this oh yeah, this is starting to get fuel up. A little teeny sliver. I heard that. I don't know if I can do this. Well, I can't if you're going to move. Oh well, yeah. So yeah, until next time, thank you very much for watching, guys. I will see you soon, and bye for now.